People can't accept any small losses. This is something that we have learned recently in Xtreme Trader. Let me just show you why. Because as we can see, the last week we have made in total more than 590 pips of profit. But still, I just want to show you what happened on Friday. So let me just begin by Monday and showing you all these profits. Let me just tell you that really, I believe, as someone have said, you guys have spoiled your clients. And that is very clear by seeing the results. The clients of Xtreme Trader are always used to see these results. As we can see, so many signals reaching take profit number 2 and 3 as well, and they are used to have very small untitled losses compared to a very big profits. So of course, this is the premium group, and I'm just scrolling right in front of you, showing you the losses. We have one small signal which has reached the stop loss, but of course the stop loss was only 10 pips only, which is fantastic. I mean, look at the profits compared to that small loss right here. Then actually this was on Thursday. As we can see, Thursday was 100% in profit. All of the signals have reached at least take profit number 1. Then on Friday, something happened. We had few losses happened. As we can see, 18 pips of loss and 20 pips of profit. Then one of the signals have reached the stop loss, hitting 45 pips of loss. And then another signal, USDCHF, 28 pips of loss. Then all these profits have came up. Surprisingly, I have received the complaints about this loss right here. Someone complained to me. He said that this is not acceptable. I don't want to lose my money. I paid for you. I don't want to lose my money. Then I checked, what did you lose? Then he reported to me that he lost the Euro AUD, hit the stop loss. I mean, guys, this is unbelievable. All these profits that we have made to you, still we are receiving complaints. I mean, I don't care about that because I'm very happy with the results. This is the reality of Forex. We are delivering profits to our clients, and for sure, most of them are very satisfied and pleased with the experience of Xtreme Trader Forex signals. The reality of Forex is like that. We never promise profits, but we promise you to do the best we can. And of course, 590 pips of profit within just 1 week is actually very great profit. Add to that some clients actually opening multiple trades of the same signal, which means they have actually made maybe more than 2,000 pips of profit. And by the way, we have received a message from one of the clients who have indeed made more than 2,000 pips of profits, while we have made already only 400 pips. So anyway, everything is doing fantastic in Xtreme Trader, and I'm very happy for the group and what we are doing right now. So of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. So of course, we have to keep in mind that not only the premium group did well, but also the signals which I have sent last Wednesday have actually been fantastic signals, especially the gold. I mean, look at that. Look at that reversal. I said clearly to sell the gold at 1918.30, and check this out. I'm very proud of my signal. The gold is running actually in 216 pips of profit. Anyway, let's now begin with the weekly analysis, and let's see now what we can do next with in the market. So let me first of all get rid of the old signal, and let me just tell you what we can do next in the Euro USD. So let's now of course begin with the daily chart. Always, my friends, begin with the bigger time frame to identify the direction, and then you can find your entry on the smaller time frame. So right now on the daily chart, we can see right here this candle has appeared, but however, this candle did not actually appear on a strong support zone. Let me just go now to the bigger time frame. Let's move to the weekly chart. Now check the weekly chart. The weekly chart shows actually a very strong bearish movement, and right now we can see that the market has created this candle, this bearish breakout candle. Let me just tell you something. We're having here a support, a very strong support at 1.07597. Now, usually this kind of price action indicates a continuation in the momentum, which means that once we see this candle like that breaking out from the support, when the candle has a very small wick at its top and longer tail at the bottom, usually it means that the market is going to continue the bearish movement with barely any bullish reversal. Let me just try to find examples to show you, and from the weekly chart as well. I want to find the same candle breaking out from a support and indeed the market has resumed the fall. It's happening actually many times. I just want to find a broken support level. I don't see the candle that I'm looking for. I really just want to find example here to show it to you, my friends. It's very important to show you. We can assume this one here, this candle right here, for example, in the past, October 2015, we can see that the market has created right here a bearish breakout from that support level, and we can see the market has continued the bearish momentum. Anyway, let's not waste the time, and let's go back to the current time right now. So let me just tell you that the market most likely is going to continue the fall for this week. However, we have right now to consider selling or shorting the Euro USD. So after confirming the direction on the bigger time frame, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now pay attention. The market has created right here a very strong resistance level, exactly right here at 1.05720. We can see that the market has created here a first attempt. We had resistance number 1, and right now we had resistance number 2, and recently also resistance number 3. Now, with this kind of price action right like that, I believe that the Euro USD is actually going to continue the fall instantly by the opening on Monday. And that can be actually shown because the market has reversed right here from that resistance level, and right now we are having here a support. So actually there is no support in the middle between this resistance and the support level. So most likely right now, after seeing this price action right here on the 4-hour time frame, we can actually assume that the Euro USD is actually indeed gonna open with a bearish candle, and it's gonna be a red one and gonna continue the fall. So however, we still have to find the safest entry possible for our trade. Now we need to go to the 1-hour time frame. Alright, so after moving to the 1-hour time frame, we can see clearly this price action as well, and this price action also, my friends, indicates for a bearish reversal. Now all the signs says actually that the Euro USD can be short right away. However, I'm just gonna make it more safe for everyone, and I'm gonna select this resistance right here exactly at 1.05603 for start shorting the pair. This is actually the nearest resistance to that false breakout. Keep in mind that this is the principle of Forex. Once you are seeing here a real resistance level, you will have a false breakout, then usually the normal behavior of the market to reach the same level of the real resistance, and after that to the fall, or to the reversal is going to start. Therefore, we have to wait for the Euro USD to rise again to another 17 pips before we can start shorting it. And after that happens, we can actually keep the trade running till it reaches the lowest level of the support. Meanwhile, the safe zone is going to be ranging only till here, right here exactly, just a little bit above the highest level of the resistance zone, which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 47 pips. Meanwhile, the target is going to be 88 pips. Let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the Euro USD. But let me just remind you that if you want to start shorting the pair instantly at the opening on Monday, I think it's safe to be done. Most likely the market is going to continue the fall, especially after seeing here a double top pattern, and also seeing right here that the market has created a resistance trend line. Let me just show it to you, just like that, which means that the market is definitely going to continue the fall instantly or immediately at the opening of the market on Monday. So if you want to start shorting the pair, it is also a safe option, but of course keep in mind a proper money management and be sure that you are always prepared for any potential losses. So that's everything for the Euro USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the next pair, and let's now move to the Pound USD. Alright, so as you can see, the Pound USD has indeed fallen following to our prediction last week, but however, the market has almost touched our sell level and reversed just about 4 or 5 pips before reaching it. So the reversal has already begun, meaning the signal from the last week for the Pound USD is indeed valid, and the pair has reversed almost from there. It actually kissed our sell level and reversed just 5 pips before reaching it. Now, the analysis is still valid. I don't really need to analyze it again. All I'm going to do is selecting again this level of the resistance, exactly just like that. and just like that, and reduce the safe zone area since we don't really need this much. 51 pips is actually fine, and the target is gonna be right here, the lowest level of the support, which has been created last Thursday. Again, the reversal, my friends, has already begun, as I said before, and we have already here a pin bar, which means very similar to the Euro USD. If you want to start shorting the Pound USD instantly, I think it's going to be safe to be done. But however, I'm always preferring to choose a safest entry. Just wait for the pullback, be patient enough, and just wait for the Pound USD to reach the same level of the resistance at 1.25982. and keep the trade running till the market reaches the lowest level of the support right here at 1.24204. Let me know, please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the Pound USD. The safe zone is ranging for about 53 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level, or the target, is going to be about 175 pips. That's everything for the Pound USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the AUDUSD, which was also a perfect signal. And forgive me, my friends, I really have the full right to be very proud of my own signal. As we can see, the market on Thursday has reversed indeed, as I have predicted, and the market has reversed from the sell level and reached all the way to the take profit level. Then the market has reversed once again. But let me just tell you that once the market reaches the take profit level, the signal is no longer valid. Meaning I can't take the credit for this movement right here. I'm gonna take the credit for the signal which has been activated or triggered exactly on Thursday. But on Friday night, we can't consider the signal to be valid because it has already reversed from the take profit level. Anyway, let me see, and by the way, we have made approximately 95 pips. I hope you guys have enjoyed these profits and took this signal. So let's now see what we can do next with the AUDUSD. Now I believe it's very obvious that the AUDUSD is going to continue the fall. The bearish movement is quite strong, and most likely the pair is gonna continue the fall. Now let me just show you something here on the 4-hour time frame. We are having here a resistance trend line just like that. And by the first look, or the first sight, we can notice here that the market has made 1, 2, 3 attempts of the resistance trend line, and then recently the market has rose again right here, retesting or respecting the same level of the resistance trend line. Let's now move to the 1-hour time frame so we can see it more clear. Exactly. Check this out. This was the resistance trend line, and that was the bullish breakout from that level. Then the market did not respect that level as a support trend line, but instead has made the reversal right here upon the pressure from the support at 0.70885 and made a pullback, and that resistance trend line has also been respected, and hence the market has resumed the fall. Now the bearish movement is very strong, and right now we can see that the market has also created right here a bearish breakout from that support level at 0.70755. In my opinion, it's gonna be also safe to start shorting the AUDUSD immediately at the opening on Monday. But however, it's always better to wait for a better opportunity. So therefore, we will just have to wait for the market to rise again, retesting the broken support level at 0.7055, and then we will be shorting the pair. The candle actually might go against our direction for a few pips, but don't be worried. In general, the pair is gonna be respecting that resistance trend line. I hope so. That's in the end just an analysis, nothing more. And of course, we can start shorting the pair right from that level. Let me just now move to the 4-hour time frame. And indeed, yes, exactly. We can expect a reversal right here upon that pressure from the support as 0.70600. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, if we started shorting the pair right here, we can expect from the market to continue the fall till it reaches the lowest level of the support at 0.69856, which means we are expecting to make about 90 pips, I would say, from the signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone should be ranging only till the, exactly right here, till the highest level of the resistance at 0.71598, which means the oh my god, that's a lot. That's enough actually. Let me just move to the 1-hour time frame. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Actually, that's gonna be more than enough. The safe zone. I bite my tongue. Oh, that's painful. Oh my god, that's painful. Okay, what I was saying. Yeah, the reason for choosing this edge of the safe zone is because, my friends, if the market has been able, or the market has been able to break out from that resistance trend line, it means that this resistance trend line no longer being respected, and also the last defense line that we're having is gonna be right here, that resistance right here after this bearish breakout candle, which where actually we can expect from the market to respect the level of the resistance, and after that continue the fall. So therefore, that's going to be the edge of the safe zone, which is going to be ranging for about 59 pips. That's still actually high. That's really high. I want to change the analysis because it's actually very high safe zone. Okay, let's be more realistic. I'm not here playing video. I'm not playing games. I mean, this is serious business, so we have to be careful about how to choose our safe zone. Unfortunately, my friends, that's all what I can offer. I don't see any resistance right here that we can rely on. Therefore, indeed, yes, the safe zone is going to be ranging for about 56 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be only 80 or actually 90 pips. Let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the AUDUSD. Again, please be careful and always wait for a proper price action to start shorting the pair. Don't ever set any pending orders. So that's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the next one. Let's now move to the USDCAD, which was also a very good signal. As we can see, the USDCAD has indeed reversed exactly and precisely from where I mentioned to start buying the pair, and went in total of 100 pips of profit before falling back all the way inside of the safe zone without actually exceeding it. Sadly, some members here, or some followers, they think that the edge of the safe zone is the stop loss, which is wrong, by the way. It's not the stop loss, my friends. Anyway, the pair currently running in total of 81 pips. So now let's see what we can do next with this pair. Let me just tell you something. The same analysis is gonna be kept for this week. I mean, we have already made here the support trend line, and I'm gonna still keep the same analysis and keep the same support trend line. Now let's keep in mind that the same support trend line has been drawn here last week, and we can see clearly that the market has created right here a resistance trend line, then instantly made the bullish breakout from that level of a supported trend line, which means this was a simple attempt of the resistance trend line, by the way. Did I say support? It's a resistance trend line. Then the market has barely made any attempt, actually. It barely made one red candle and then instantly continue the rise. That means that most likely right now, upon the pressure from the resistance right here at 1.28590, we can expect from the USDCAD to fall all the way here. First of all, it's going to be respecting the same level of the support trend line, and also keep in mind that right here exactly we have another support level, which means that that support actually might be respected as well. So let me just extend the lines and move them toward that level of a support, exactly like that. So we can see clearly, my friends, that this was a support trend line, and most likely it's going to be respected again right here, and also that support level right here at 1.28349 most likely is also going to be respected, and the market is going to continue the rise. So that being said, let me just tell you something. We need to adjust the entry and just choose the proper take profit level. So if we started buying the USDCAD from that level, we can expect from the pair to continue the rise till it reaches the peak of the resistance at 1.29347, which means we can expect to make about 100 pips of profit from this signal. Now back to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, we can see clearly that we're having here this support zone, as we can see. This was the strongest support zone, and keep in mind that there is a chance that the market eventually might fall all the way to reach that level of a support level, and after that it's gonna continue the rise. The safe zone is gonna be ranging only for 53 pips. And still, actually, we are relying on that very strong support trend line right here. Therefore, I really doubt that this is going to happen if the pair going to fall like that. But what I'm saying is, this is the last defense line that we're having, because right here we're having a real level of the support, and then we have a false breakout, and then the market, if it ever going to be able to break out from that support trend line, it's gonna be, I mean, the maximum that we can expect from the pair to fall to is gonna be right here, the edge of the safe zone at 1.27798. But again, that is most likely not gonna happen with this very strong bullish movement for the USDCAD. So anyway, back to the daily chart. Let me now please write this signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USDCAD. Again, the target is going to be exactly 100 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone is going to be ranging for about 56 pips. That's everything for the USDCAD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the USDJPY, which of course did not work at all by any means. I'm sorry about that. And forgive me, my friends, if anyone has made any losses from this signal. Hopefully, we will recover right now from the other signals. Let me just adjust the camera right here. Exactly, yes, that's better. Yeah, that should be fine. Anyway, let me now tell you what we can do next with the USDJPY, because obviously the sell signal is no longer valid. Now pay attention, please. For the USDJPY, we have here a very clear retesting of a broken resistance at 129.383. The market has already been able to create here the first attempt of the support. All what we were going to do is simply place the buy order at the second attempt of support. That's as simple as that. I mean, this is very simple signal. We don't really need higher than that. And let me just tell you something. If we draw here a support trend line from this lower low to this higher high, exactly just like that, we can see clearly that the market has been able to respect actually that support trend line, then created here a small attempt of a resistance trend line. Pay attention, I don't want to distract it. Now, this is the attempt of the resistance trend line. Again, the resistance trend line, then the same level has been broken out from and created right here a support trend line. So this was support trend line number one. Support trend line number one. Now we can place the buy order exactly when the market falls all the way, respecting first of all the same attempt of the support, and also respecting the same level of a support trend line to create the second attempt from a support trend line. I believe it's a very clear signal. And also let me just add to that the safe zone is going to be ranging only till the nearest resistance to that bullish breakout candle. Now let me just tell you something. The edge of the safe zone is going to be at 128.852. Why? Because there is a chance that the market actually might be able to fall all the way right here, reverses exactly at the nearest resistance to that bullish breakout candle, of course not to ignore that level of a resistance. So there is a slight chance that the market might be able to fall to that resistance, but however, the market definitely is going to be able to reverse again after hitting that level of a previous resistance. But still, we are actually relying on that support trend line to be respected, and the strong bullish reversal happened right here at the first attempt of retesting the broken resistance at 129.383. Which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 52 pips only. Meanwhile, the take profit level, of course, has to be placed right here, my friends, at the highest level of the resistance at 130.952, which means we are expecting to make 157 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone is only 53 pips. Let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USDJPY. Again, hopefully it's gonna be a very good signal, and hopefully we will make good profit out of it. Now, let's move to the next pair. Let's now move to the USDCHF. Now, as you can see, the USDCHF has been also a fantastic signal. I said that we can actually start buying again at 0.95920, but of course the pair did not reach that level. But however, for those who have placed the buy order right here originally from the weekly analysis video on Saturday, they have actually made 166 pips of profit. I really wish you guys have taken these profits, and really I want to see in the comments something about that. Did you guys really make these profits or not? Are you guys just following these weekly analysis just to learn something, or you are actually making profits? It's very important for me to know. Anyway, let me now delete the old signal, and let's see what we can do next with the USDCHF. So as you can see, my friends, right here we're having this resistance trend line, and the market is moving upward in upper trend. And as you can see, the market has been able to make the bullish breakout from that resistance trend line. And as you can see, we have here right here the first attempt from the supported trend line. The first attempt from support trend line. Now all we need to do is very simple. We will just wait for the market to fall again, respecting the same level of a support trend line, and we will place the buy order at the second attempt of a support trend line, which means if we look carefully right here, exactly right here, that's exactly where we can start again buying the USDCHF. We just have to wait for the pair to fall to another 34 pips before we can start buying it. Now let's go to the weekly chart so we can see clearly where we can keep our buy order. So of course we are having here the highest level of the resistance exactly at 0.98000. That's gonna be, my friends, the target. It's gonna be about 106 pips. Therefore, let me just now write the take profit for you, since we need to zoom in to the 4-hour time frame later. 0.98000 is gonna be our target. Keep it in mind. Now go back to the 4-hour time frame. Now, since we are actually gonna be placing our trade based on that support trend line, let me just tell you something. Right here, we're having like a zone. That is, my friends, a zone of a support trend line, which means we can expect from the market to continue the fall against our entry for just a few pips. I mean, that's gonna be exactly just like that. Exactly. That's gonna be the safe zone for our entry, because we are expecting from the market to reverse exactly once it reaches the broken resistance trend line and to create the second attempt from the support trend line. But what if the market is gonna go against our direction? We still have here a backup. We have here the defense line of a support to trend line. We can expect from the market to respect that level of a support trend line, and that's gonna be the last line where we can expect from the market to be reversing at. If the market is going to be able to make the bearish breakout from that level, yeah, I think it means that it's not gonna continue the rise anymore, and most likely the next target is gonna be right here, the key resistance level at 0.94720. That is, of course, in case we have failed in the signal. Anyway, the safe zone is ranging for about 57 pips only. Let me just draw it for you right here, and just make it very, very fast. By 0.96981. That's gonna be, my friends, the level where we can start buying the USDCHF, and the target, as I have mentioned earlier, is gonna be the peak of the resistance at 0.98000. That's everything for the USDCHF. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the gold, which I'm very happy and proud about, because the gold has fallen, my friends, exactly what I have mentioned, to start selling and running in 220 pips of profit. Anyway, let me now see what we can do next with the gold. Actually, this is very interesting, because we are still going to be holding the sell position for the gold. The market has been able to break out from that structure. Let me just show it to you. Let me just delete the old signal so everything is going to be clear. So right here, my friends, we're having here a structure exactly like that. Let me just maybe make it more accurate. Exactly like that. So the market has been able to break out from that long-term structure, and the market has been creating here a very strong support level exactly at 1915. And recently the market has made a very strong bearish movement and broke out from 1900. Now the market has actually been able to break out from that bracket, which means now we're below 1900. Which means also that the market is gonna continue the fall. I don't think that the gold is gonna be able to reach again higher than that structure, which has been recently broken out from. Now let's go to the daily chart. On the daily chart, this candle right here, it shows a very strong pressure from the sellers or from the bears. They are pushing the market to go down, as we can see. Therefore, this was, my friends, also a broken support zone, and the market has created right here a strong attempt of two attempts from that resistance level on the resistance zone. Resistance zone. Now keep in mind that we are having right here a support trend line, which has also been broken out from. So right here, that support trend line, let me just make it more accurate, exactly just like that. Exactly. So right here we have the bearish breakout from that support trend line, and right here we can see that the candle has actually been able to make a retest of that broken level. But the candle has actually rose for about almost, let's say, about 200 pips before reversing and falling back again and closing the whole day candle as a pin bar. Now, usually that means that the next movement from the gold is going to be for the bearish. Therefore, we can expect right now from the gold to continue the fall till it reaches the strong key resistance level, the previous key resistance level at 1850, and from there we can start actually buying the gold. That's, my friends, gonna be the second attempt from the support, because right here we're having a support number 1, and there we can start buying the gold at the support number 2, and then it's gonna continue the rise till again make another retest for the broken support trend line. But until then, we will maintain shorting order for the gold. We will be shorting the pair and until it actually reaches that level of a support. Which means after confirming the direction on the daily chart, let's now move to the 1 hour time frame to confirm where exactly we can start shorting the gold. Now let me just delete the old zone right here, so it's not gonna confuse anyone, and this one as well. So right here we're having here a previous resistance, exactly just like that. Perfect. Now, I want to use also the magic of trend lines. And by the way, my friends, this is a strategy which you can find also on my channel. Just look up for the video called The Magic of Trend Lines. Anyway, right here, my friends, exactly like that, we're having here a resistance trend line. We have here the first attempt of the resistance trend line after that false breakout. And we can see that the market has also been respecting that resistance trend line. So anyway, we can expect from the gold to be ranging here at the opening of Monday. The gold is going to be ranging inside this level, and then it's going to rise again. First of all, it's going to be respecting that level of a resistance, and also we are having here the resistance trend line, which is hopefully going to be respected, and after that all, the gold is going to continue the fall. Therefore, we can start shorting the gold exactly from 1903, and the safe zone will be ranging only till it reaches the highest level of that resistance, exactly like that, which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 154 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be right here at the lowest level of the support, which means the safe zone is going to be the take profit level is going to be 303 pips. So let me just write the signal for you. They're exactly where we can start shorting the gold at 1903.99. I mean, come on, man, don't be, that's enough. Yeah, at 1904, and then the take profit level is going to be right here at the lowest level of the support at 1873.50. And of course, let me just draw for you the edge of the safe zone, which is going to be right here. And again, the safe zone is ranging for about 157 pips. Meanwhile, the target will be 300 pips. So that's everything for the weekly analysis. I really hope, my friends, it's going to be a very good week, and hopefully we will all make a very good and decent profit out of it. My friends, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and hit, of course, the ring bell button, and of course share the video. We want the channel to grow bigger and to expand more than that. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.